ladies, gentlemen, others, do I have an amazing trick for you. So with the new update today in Fortnite, there was actually a huge buff to PC, which is a new video setting to get you higher frame rates. Now, before we get into this, be sure to like and subscribe because it just helps the channel. If you do think that this tip is useful, and it will be useful, so be sure you watch through the whole video. But yeah, let's go ahead and get straight to this. All right, so basically there is a new rendering setting for you PC players. You remember there was DirectX 11 and DirectX 12 rendering. Now what DirectX 11 does is it just renders the game how most games are rendered, and DirectX 12 kind of takes a different approach. I believe it renders in a really low quality before it renders in a high quality, and it kind of helps take a little bit of a load off your CPU and GPU if your graphics card supports it. Don't quote me on that, I'm just pretty sure that's how it works, more or less. It's probably not exactly, but they added a new performance mode which is only for Fortnite. So basically what this does is it actually takes a ton of load off your CPU and GPU by not loading in high resolution textures. This is something just put out today, and it's still in an alpha stage, as you can see here. But right down here, where you should be, is either DirectX 11 or DirectX 12 down here. Now what you're gonna wanna do is go ahead and click the arrow to get you to performance. Then you need to restart your game, and this setting is completely broken because it makes the storm invisible. It also raises your frame rates. Disclaimer though, you will look like you are playing on a Nintendo Wii. Not even joking, the game looks terrible, but you have amazing frames and everything, so it's really worth it, especially for a competitive standpoint. If you play casually, you don't need to do this. The game looks a lot better on good settings, but if you do play competitively, this is the new best setting. It basically makes all those colorblind mode things that people were talking about, where like, oh, this colorblind mode helps you see through storm better. It makes those irrelevant because it doesn't render in any of those clouds and smoke and lightning and rain that made it so hard to see through the storm. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show this to you real fast. So let's hop in a team rumble and I'll show you guys once the storm's here. Now, just so you guys know, I usually run out around 150 FPS with an Intel i7 9th generation and a 1060 graphics card. So you'll see how many frames this is actually boosting me. Now, as you can see, the game looks terrible, but I'm currently have a low FPS of around 200 or so and a high of around 300, which is absolutely insane considering I'm also recording. But as you can see, the textures, it looks like you're playing on a Wii. It literally feels like a Wii game, I'm not even gonna lie. But textures don't really matter too much for when, you know, you're just playing competitive because it doesn't need to look good. And then the building also looks a bit weird, but I'm just gonna land like at the edge of the map somewhere so that you guys can see the storm, and I'll go ahead and loot up and we'll cut right to that now. Now look at this, guys. It's literally no different than just being out in the open. I mean, like, holy moly. There's like no effects at all. There's like a little effect around your character, but like, I mean, I can see clearly over there if there was a person down there. I could easily see them, shoot them. I mean, this setting is actually broken. Now, I don't know if this will stay around forever because keep in mind this is an alpha version of this rendering mode. But like, I mean, it just completely takes away all those effects. To put this in comparison, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it looks like with DirectX 11 on. So I'll go ahead and back out and show you that. But yeah, wow. Just look at how clear everything is. Like, I mean, I can see all the way to that building over there. I mean, this might be the clearest storm ever. It just slightly tints your screen. Just wow. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut to DirectX 11 or 12. They both look about the same, so yeah. I really hope that they do add a setting for console players because it is not going to be fair for them with us being able to see completely through the storm and them just having to deal with the current storm, which you cannot see through at all. Alright guys, now the current storm, which you guys are probably seeing on console and DirectX 11 and 12, is about to overtake me, and right here. Look at how hard it is to see through comparing. Like, I mean, if there was a guy down there, it would be hard to track them if they blended in at all with the background. And like, look at locations far away. They're almost completely drowned out. There's just so many effects that the game is trying to load with all the rain and stuff. It also messes with your frames and it just completely overtakes your view. I mean, it's hard to see, like literally hard to see. I mean, like if there's a guy up there, like I really have to look. It's just so much harder to see because of all these effects. I really don't like this storm, and I'm glad that they added this performance mode. So yeah, here's a side-by-side comparison between the two modes, just so you can see how big of a difference this makes. And if you're into competitive Fortnite at all, definitely switch to this new performance mode immediately. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments, whatever, just, say what's up. You can also use my creator code right here. I'll go ahead and show you. It's _rascal. Go ahead, put that in the item shop, and then you're supporting me. Thank you to everyone who watches my videos, likes them, all my subscribers. We are so close to 2,000. My goal was to hit 2,000 by the end of 2020, and we have how many days? Like 16 days, and we're so close. We're 75 subscribers away. So if you guys could, share the video, like the video. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the bell. It would mean the world to me. But yeah, that's all I have for today, and I will see you guys next time.